I was homeless in Hollywood, which, by the way, is as good a place as any. And I lived right behind this dumpster, but I lived in my car. I had a car. I did have a possession. And I would come out, I'd wake up, kind of wipe my eyes, and then I'd go just like through the little arch, and I'd be in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater, where everybody's footprints are, and I was still famous. And people had no idea I lived behind the dumpster. Then they'd say, "Oh, can we have your?" I'd be taking pictures of people and signing autographs. And then when I was done, or I knew they wouldn't see me, then I would sneak back to my car. It was totally embarrassing to be famous and homeless. I'm not sure how I scraped together the $30 it cost to stay at this dive and dangerous motel on Sunset Boulevard. But every now and again, I'd come into some money, and there's a knock on the door, which of course makes my heart jump, because there shouldn't be a knock on the door. Nobody should know where I am. I open the door, and it's my mom, which is awful, because I was aware how I looked. I didn't want my mom to see me. I did not look well. And she sits down on the bed, and I sat down in a chair, and we just kind of acted like this wasn't happening, and this wasn't the most awkward thing in the world. And we had like a few minutes chat and things, and I kind of headed towards folk. It was great seeing you, Mom. She finally got up, and she gave me a hug and a kiss, and she went out the door, and I was just grateful she was gone. And I'm just about to smoke more drugs, and there's a knock on the door again, and I went, "Really?" I opened the door, and it's my mother. So I said, "What can I do for you?" And she said, "I think you're gonna die very soon. And I wanted to make sure that I knew that I told you I loved you before I get the phone call that you were dead. And I love you." She turned and walked away. I had some nasty relapses along the way, but I quit all recreational drugs somewhere between 17 and 20 years ago. But I ended up jumping into a bottle and was kind of unaware of it. But I never missed work. I was probably legally drunk for about 25 years, every single day. But I was really putting in ratings. And then a boss of mine in radio said, "Do you think you're fooling anybody?" And I didn't actually know what he was talking about, because I did. I thought I was fooling everybody.